Hello. Good morning. Good evening over there.
It's nighttime here. It's still Tuesday here.
It's already morning, Wednesday morning here in Manila.
Oh
So,
my
oh
gosh.
my
I am so
gosh,
excited to be here. I just wanted to say that I know that I am a huge fan. I hope you know that. And I am so happy and thankful for doing this live with you.
me too. Me too. Actually, I didn't. I no longer expected that this interview will still push through, given your hectic schedule. Um, I've been corresponding with some people, some officers from the Miss Universe PR organization, and this we have been running in a lot of conflicting schedules, but thank God this finally happened. I feel so special. It's really happening on the day of your national costume reveal. In fact, I can feel you haven't worn out you haven't taken off your makeup yet, or even your look from from the show earlier today. So I feel so special that the Miss Universe Puerto Rico organization scheduled this interview on the day of your national costume unveil. So thank you so much.
Oh my
Gracias por todo.
gosh. Oh my gosh. It had to be this way. Either go big or go home, right?
Yeah,
So it had to be something huge with you guys. I am so happy to be here tonight or this morning with you. I still have my makeup on. I got some comfortable clothes with me.
mhm.
I changed everything. I took out some hair extensions and I just wanted to be a bit more comfortable. But most of the time I don't have makeup.
Yes.
I love to be with my naked skin, no makeup. I am actually a licensed medical esthetician, so skincare is everything for me. So I hope I could go to the Philippines. You know what? There's somebody from the Philippines that I follow a lot. Her name is Heart Evangelista.
Oh yes. She's a global fashion influencer right now.
I see all of her videos on YouTube, and she has the most beautiful skin. So I know that in Philippines, you guys have like so many beautiful spas that I want to go visit. I want to do everything that she's been doing.
Maybe one way you can do it is getting connected with Miss Olivia Kido, because she's gonna be one of the sponsors. Or actually, she's already part of the Miss Universe organization.
Yes,
Yeah.
she is.
So,
She
oh my
is.
God, I didn't know you follow a lot of celebrities like Miss Heart Evangelista. Yeah, she just got through Paris Fashion Week, and now she's about to launch a reality show here in the Philippines depicting her travels as a global fashion
I
influencer.
love her.
Yeah.
So I want to meet her today when I go to the Philippines and meet you too.
Oh my God. Do you have, oh my gosh, that will be a dream. Actually, before you do that, I'll get the chance to finally meet you in person once I cover you guys on the ground there in Mexico. Yeah, so thank you so much for allowing me to interview you today. Thank you so much to the entire Miss Universe Puerto Rico organization for making this possible. Shout out to Sergio Benny and Miss Carmencita for making this possible. I've been corresponding with them since the pandemic, and I really feel at home getting to chat with them all the time because they really are so
Oh,
warm and friendly, even if I haven't seen both of them yet in person, although we have been going we have been going to the Miss Universe host country for the past 2 years. So but enough of that. Can we give a huge shout out? There are 300 people who are tuned in right now, so stunned by your beauty. Hermosa, tan
thank
espectacular,
you.
Belia, vamos con todo. I haven't watched the show earlier today, but I want to ask you for my first question. What was the inspiration behind your glow in the dark shada traje national costume?
So I have to tell you a little backstory. So the first, you know, I love pageants. I For me, watching Miss Universe since I was a kid was everything. All the family got reunited with popcorn and beverages, and we used to watch everything. Remember when Miss Universe had the points and they
Yes,
said
by scores.
the scores, and you could see that. And I had my little notebook. So when I was a kid in 1998, I saw Joyce Giraud, who was representing Puerto Rico, wearing a similar national costume. And also, Mattel had the Barbie doll, the Puerto Rican Barbie doll. So I got inspired of that because when I was a kid, I used to, play, and I had the same costume of Hibara because it's something that in the school, they tell all the girls to buy that costume for a specific day, and they show us the dance. So I had it in my closet. And after I saw Joyce Giraud at Miss Universe, I wore that, and I was like, Puerto Rico! And I used to play like that. So when I got the chance after 15 years, thanks for the Miss Universe organization to take out the age limit, and I got the
Oh,
chance to compete and I won, I was like, I need to be a Jibara from Puerto Rico, which it means it's the image of the women of Puerto Rico, which is the mix of cultures from the Taino, the African, and the Spanish. And I said we have to do it with glow and lights and everything. So Joshua Ponte, who now works with the Miss Universe organization, came up with the whole concept and how it was built. And it's a national costume that I know it doesn't have fireworks. It's very traditional, but I feel that it looks like a Barbie doll and
yes.
is aesthetically pleasing. And I wanted to wear something beautiful, something that was close to my heart, but of course have those effects when you turn off the light. You can see, all the mix of the cultures in my skirt represented.
So there's something that you have to press. There's something in your skirt that you need to press for it
Yes,
to finally glow. Okay. Well, I hope it functions well by the time you
it
perform
will.
on stage. Yes, yes.
It
Because
will.
that's because that's the main thing of your that's the main reveal of your national costume. So I actually wow, I really like that. I'm not really I haven't really I'm not yet I haven't been familiar with how Miss Universe Puerto Rico, uh allows their candidates to pick their national costumes, but it seems like they have been very collaborative with candidates like you, yeah, allowing you to relive your childhood through your national costume all over again.
Yes, I am so happy working with the Miss Universe Puerto Rico organization, and I'm very vocal in a good way. So everything that I've been planning, even for my evening gown or for the evening gown for the preliminary competition or the choreography that I'm going to be doing, everything is very me, very unique, very different. It's not
Hmm.
what you usually see. And I feel so blessed to have a chance of wearing a piece of art too on the stage. So not only the national costume is a piece of art, but also my evening gowns are going to be a piece of art. And I feel really blessed. That's all I could say. And happy. And whatever happens, at least I'm going to feel accomplished.
So as early as now, can you say, because I really love Carla's finals gown last year. So can you, as early as now, say you can top her evening gown look
I don't know
for
if
the
I can.
finals?
I don't know if I can top that evening, but what I can say is that mine it's gonna be as good as Carla's.
Hmm.
It's gonna be beautiful, and it's original. It's different. It's amazing. I'm just
Yes.
so excited to wear that piece of art on stage, and I'm so happy. It's something very me. People from Puerto Rico, when they see me, they're gonna be like, "Oh my gosh, it's very Jennifer. It's unique. It's different, and
Very
it's something
Jennifer.
that, yeah, it's very me." So I am really happy.
Who's the designer? If you're allowed to reveal.
I have two designers. One is Ecliptica. They're very famous designers from Puerto Rico, and the other one is from Thailand.
From Thailand. Oh. So so you won't have to go to Thailand to fetch your gown before you go to Mexico. It's gonna be shipped to you as early as now.
they sent it over.
Oh. Guys, wow, that's wow, a huge revelation. I don't know if you've already told it to everyone else, but wow, her
Yeah,
gown is being made in Thailand
yes.
for this competition. Wow, this is my first time to hear a Puerto Rican delegate donning a gown made by someone from Thailand. Wow.
I am all about pageants and I am a very international queen.
Mm-hmm.
And if I had the chance, I would go also to the Philippines and do stuff over there and bring, some evening gowns from the Philippines. I will love that. So if I am crowned Miss Universe, I can tell you for sure that I'm going to be at the Philippines and I'm going to share with all of you guys, just like Dayanara Torres. Do you know that Dayanara Torres lived in the Philippines for a
Yes,
while?
yes, we love her so
Yeah.
much here. Yes, she stayed here for 5 years after her reign. Fell in love with a Filipino actor, and then called it quits before she moved back to Puerto
Mm-hmm.
Rico. Again, we love her so much. I
Oh.
mean, yeah, yeah. In fact, yeah, your eyes, your gorgeous set of peepers have the same impact as hers during her time. Yeah. Yeah. So wow. Wow. With that revelation alone, I'm sure, oh my God, your following here on your social media accounts will really increase because wow,
Aw.
a mega collaboration between you and Thailand.
Yes.
Wow, that's a surefire way to generate more interest about your candidacy in Miss Universe. Speaking of that, when I posted about our live chat, everyone from my friends to all the pageant fans that I have been who have been messaging me has been telling me, "Oh my God, she's so
Aw.
beautiful. I've been
Thank
waiting for her to
you.
make a huge comeback." So,
Aw.
and since this is my first time to talk to you, so how did you arrive at the decision making process that this year is the perfect time for you to make your comeback in pageantry?
I didn't. I didn't want to compete because it was always in my heart that I wanted to be at the Miss Universe platform. But my daughter was the one who encouraged me to compete. And at that moment, I didn't feel, that self love. I didn't feel that I could do it because it's been so many years. I had three children. I felt like people are going to be thinking and expecting the Jennifer from 2009. And I am different. I am much older, more mature. I've grown as a person, mentally, emotionally, physically too.
Yes.
I'm a completely different person. And I was scared and I had to face those demons, like I said in the past, and I had to look at myself in the mirror and actually cultivate self love. Fall in love with the women that I was watching in the mirror once again. I had to, you know, really said, if my daughter sees the queen that it's in my heart, that it's in me, then why am I not seeing it? What's wrong with me?
Yes.
And I took a leap of faith and I said, let's do it, let's compete. And in the process of competing at the Miss Universe Puerto Rico pageant, they have these um, classes that they call heel camp, like heels, like the high heels, but also, like heel camp. And they give us a lot of tools and classes and a lot of lessons that are really good, from makeup to self-esteem and how to love yourself again. And I went through the process of metamorphosis like the butterfly. That's why my gown for the presentation as an official candidate for Miss Universe Puerto Rico had butterflies, and every post had butterflies. Every time I posted something as Miss Orocovis, it had a butterfly. So it's very close to my heart. All that process that I went through, I ended up winning. And now, when Miss Universe announced that their crown was going to be called Butterfly, for me it was like, wow, it feels like a sign because it's exactly what I went through. And also the work that I've been doing with my social project. It's a part of my life. It's called Beautifully Human, and it talks about reconstructing your self-esteem again, loving yourself again, finding yourself again, and that if you have a dream, there's no expiration date for it. You can always achieve and accomplish anything that you want at any point of your life.
You have been talking about self-love, and how it has really boost or energize your confidence. So I wonder, with everything that you've just told me, do you think you're in a better position now competing in Miss Universe than, let's say, you won the crown at the time that at the time, let's say, when you were younger?
I am.
Hmm.
Yes, I know I am because I am a completely different woman. I feel that the life experiences that you have, the good and the bad ones too, are the ones that builds character in you. Are the ones that make your skin tougher, are the ones that can build you or destroy you. But with those pieces that Jennifer was destroyed, I was able to reconstruct myself again, put myself back together. So the version that you see of me, it's a version that took a lot of work, a lot of mental work, a lot of work within myself, with my heart. And I appreciate all those bad moments, like my divorce, or all the moments that were tough. They made me beautifully human.
As early as with what you said, it seems like those are very beautiful scars that you went through, and has shaped you to become the best version of yourself right now. I wonder, at this point, do you have any regrets about everything that you went through?
I think about that all the time,
Mm-hmm.
time, and probably there's some regrets, um, that I could have done things differently in the past,
Yes.
but it really, everything that I did in the past is what makes me the woman that I am today. The one that is talking to you today, that can transmit a message, that can change people's perspective about life, about loving yourself again, about it's okay not to be okay, and it's okay to seek help when you need it, and you can transform yourself into better version. So yeah, and listen, I went through many things as a child too. I had a brother who passed away when he was 19. He was born with a rare genetic disease, and he was in bed. He couldn't walk, he couldn't talk, he couldn't do anything. And I had to learn how to do CPR at 6 years old with the song Staying Alive. And I had to learn how to take care of my brother and change his diaper until he was 19 years old and give him baths in bed. And it made me a more empathetic person. And it showed me, service, which is really important. And also, going through my divorce, being a single mother, I'm a leader of my family, but also I am a businesswoman as a medical esthetician. So it shows me that women can accomplish anything. I'm a very empowered woman. And I feel like everything that I've been through in my life, it has helped me to become the woman that I am right now, and has made me really prepared to be in this space, in the platform of Miss Universe, which is precisely that. It's not just being pretty and walking beautiful on stage and looking amazing. We're 130 delegates, and we all look beautiful. But what sets us apart is what the message that we can transmit is sharing our life stories in that space. So I'm really excited about that, especially in Mexico that I lived there in the past.
Oh,
My
for how
two,
many years?
a couple of years, my two older kids are half Mexican, half Puerto Rican.
Oh, so you'll definitely feel at home when you get
Yeah,
there.
I did
I've never.
a reality show called Mexican Dynasties for Bravo TV, the network for the housewives, the real housewives.
Mm-hmm.
And
Oh,
yeah, for NBC and Bravo, and I had a chance to do that, to do music with Sony Music and Tops of Music. And it's been a journey. It's been a journey, so I'm happy to go back to my second home.
that is so great. There's one thing that stuck me when you answered my previous question, is I feel like your situation with your brother, I feel kind of prepared you for motherhood, for the impending motherhood that you would have to go through. Yes, now that I think about it. if there are regrets, the positive things probably outweigh the negative ones, because as your daughter was nagging or convincing you to join Miss Universe, everything probably just felt in the right place. You imagine, how old is your daughter? Is she the
13.
eldest?
Her 13 year
Oh,
old.
see,
She's a
for
teenager,
her to,
almost as tall as me.
oh, future Miss Universe Puerto Rico too.
Yes.
Oh,
Or
was she?
Mexico. Well, we don't
How has
know.
she? Oh, Mexico. Oh,
She's
okay.
half Mexican,
Wow.
half Puerto Rican. Her choice.
For sure, she'll choose Puerto Rico. I'm just kidding, off the top of my head. But yeah, empathy. Yeah. So everything that you went through kind of led to where you are right now, and it's great that you are paying it forward. You're now a licensed esthetician. So how did you empower yourself to channel or pay it forward, considering that you went through so much before?
I've been on the service field, since 2008 till now. So it's been a bit more than 15 years. I
Hmm.
do community service, I go to hospitals, charity events. I work now with Beautiful Human, who, it's really close to my heart. I do talks in different schools about self love and how to be strong mentally, emotionally, so that, you can fulfill all of your dreams. But I feel that what I'm doing right now is really transcendental and it's really huge. It's the first year where Miss Universe allows women of any age to compete. And I made history here in Puerto Rico by being crowned as the first mother and woman of 36. Um, so I really hope that I can do history in Mexico as being the first Miss Universe who is a mom and who has 36 years old. And I'm ready to do that. I know it's a huge job. A lot of people ask me, how are you going to do it if you are a mom? What are you going to do with your kids? I
Yeah,
have a whole plan. I have a
exactly
whole
my next question. How do you balance it, preparing for Miss Universe while at the same time attending to your duties
yeah,
as
I
a
have
mom?
a whole plan. My children are homeschooled. I've been doing this. I had to do a really huge media tour for 2 years.
Homeschool.
Hmm
Wow.
I
That's
had,
wow, that's a conscious wow. I have a huge respect for moms who really put their kids in homeschool instead
yeah.
of regular school. So you mean you still teach them, you're still hands-on teaching them, tutoring them every day about
Well, not
their
anymore.
schoolwork.
They have a virtual teacher. That's because I have a job as Miss Universe Puerto Rico and I work 7 days a week and I work a lot. But my children are old enough, to understand what I'm doing. And also, I already experienced this in the past. This is not going to be the exception. I traveled for 2 years doing a media tour because of the reality show and the music. And my children are well taken care of. I have my mom, my aunt. I have a really good support system, a nanny. So I know the responsibility of being a Miss Universe. And I will love to travel even more than Shanice Palacios. And I feel I can do that. And I feel I can give that message to every woman out there that if a mom and a woman of 36 can travel even more than Cheney's, you can accomplish anything that you want.
See, that's the thing. I like what you're doing. You're breaking stereotypes. Because let's face it, before coming to Miss Universe, there's this huge stereotype, negative stereotype to be
Mm-hmm.
specific, about women, about moms like you know, going to Miss Universe because of that, stigma that, it you they couldn't, do the responsibilities as much as your single counterparts can do it. See? So do you think age is just really a number?
Age is just a number. Yes, I definitely believe so. I feel like you can accomplish anything that you want at any point of your life, even if you
Mm.
want to start doing something new. And age doesn't really matter. It's the willpower that you have. When you have a lot of willpower, there's nothing that can set you back. That's the most important thing. You need to be mentally strong and you need to have a lot of will and faith. And I'm a woman of faith so that you can accomplish anything that you want. And I feel like the message that I want to spread out, it's that as a woman, I want people to stop putting labels and asking women, how are you going to handle it? What are you going to do? Because men don't get that asked. Why
Yes.
why do we need to go through that? We can do anything that we put our minds into. Just because I'm a mother and I'm a woman of 36 years old doesn't mean that I cannot handle a job as being Miss Universe. I can do it and I can do it really well. And I have, a lot to give out and spread out to the world, and I'm ready for it.
Is there any difference the way a mom like you handles pressure, expectations, anxieties, challenges compared to, let's say, to the time that you were younger, a decade ago?
Well, I handle it even better because I am used to the fact that I don't sleep a lot because I'm always doing stuff. Or when I had my baby, I had to wake up every 2 hours. So I'm already, I'm ready to
Yes.
be traveling and sleeping only 3 hours and waking up all fresh and let's go. So I'm very disciplined. I'm very organized. I have a reason, you know. There are my children that are that gasoline that help me wake up every morning and do things right for them. But now, as Miss Universe Puerto Rico, I have an even bigger reason. It's every woman, every young girl, everybody in the whole universe that are everything for me that I want them to follow my example. That's the most important thing for me right now. And I know I'm gonna do a really good job.
You have been doing it. So I wonder, you're since you'll be traveling to Mexico very, very soon, so how does your children feel about it? Who will take care of them while you're away? And what do they say about your preparation right now? Have they been also helping you in their own little ways?
They're very vocal, and I appreciate everything that they have to say. My kids are not going to go to Mexico because me being at the Miss Universe is a job, and I want to
Uh-huh.
be 100% focused on the competition, and they're good with that, and they understand that. They're going to watch mommy through the TV, and they are okay because this is only 1 year, and they are okay for me to travel and change a lot of people's lives, which is really important. Let's say, like the woman that goes to the army and have children, she does that too, right? Or the artist that goes on tour. Let's
Yes.
say Beyonce goes on tour, she has children, and she doesn't get questioned how she's going to handle that job. She does it properly. So I'm going to do the same job. I'm going to do a great job. And my kids are really happy about it, and they're going to be okay. And they have their father too. So it's not only my job.
So it won't be hard for you to leave. Let's say to
No,
leave for Mexico very, very soon.
no,
Like,
no.
guys, I won't be seeing you for 3 weeks, so
I'm gonna
stay
be okay
put.
because mommy is always gonna be mommy, and I'm gonna call them. I'm gonna make sure that they're okay. I'm gonna call them through FaceTime, and they're happy for me too.
So
So
would
they're
that be
really excited.
would that be the same setup for you just in case you win Miss Universe? Let's say imagine yourself as a reigning title holder right now, traveling all over the world for engagements, for appearances, for charity works. And then let's say suddenly your daughter calls you halfway across the world, telling you, pleading you to come back to Puerto Rico because she's sick. Because she's sick. So um how will you confront that situation or handle that kind of situation where your presence needs to be at two places all at once?
Yes. So I have my mom, my aunt. My mom is a nurse, so if my kids are sick, my mom is going to be there, and who better than grandma to help you out? If it's something that is life threatening, if it's something that requires me to be there, I'm always going to put my kids' well being first, and that's really important. Just the same way that I'm going to put my well being first. But I'm going to do it the same way as a woman president will do it. If we have a woman president, Mexico has a woman president. What about if the United States has a woman president or any other president in the world? I'm going to handle it very diplomatic. I'm always going to be on point with my job, which would be to be Miss Universe, and everything is going to be okay. And for sure, Miss Universe, I know they have an agenda. I know that they have a plan in place if a mother wins. And I know that they will know how to, find a balance between work and family.
That is so true. That is so true. I think, and it's already 2024. Everything is already possible.
Yeah.
There's technology, there's you can do anything like with what you said if you have the strong will or mental fortitude to go through it, you know. So there's no doubt that motherhood has really changed you, and I love that how it has inspired your kids to really push you to go for your dreams at the age of 37. So, knowing what you know now as an adult at 37 years old, what is one wish that you what is one wish that you would like to be true to every child in this earth?
If I could change something, is that
Yes. If what is one wish that you would like to be always true for every child in this earth, given your personal experiences as a mom of three?
well, the first thing is that I want every child to have good education and food. I feel like they all need to have food. If I could vanish poverty, that will be one of those. If I had a lamp and a genie comes out, I will ask for no poverty in the world and good education too. But if there's one wish that I want is for every child to love themselves and to feel that they can accomplish anything. Because when you have that spark, that magic within you, the whole universe opens doors for you. I believe in the law of attraction and I, of course, believe in God. And if they find and they connect with the essence, their true essence, they could definitely accomplish anything in the world.
I love what you said. Food, education, and self-love.
Mm-hmm.
And I think we need to stress on the last two parts and the last two words that I just said, education and self-love. More importantly, education. Yeah. Yeah, because my next question for you is how can you empower women or children in your community to be the best versions of themselves? And yeah, as I listen to you, yeah, education.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm already doing it. I am already doing it as Miss Universe Puerto Rico, and it's by education. I do seminars and I gather a lot of young people and children to talk about self love, self esteem, how to reconstruct your self esteem again, how to obviously know how to manage social media and not use artificial intelligence to change completely your pictures to the point that you don't even look like yourself anymore, just to fit in society, just to follow a trend. If you can see, I don't have a filter. What you see is what you get. And for me, it's so important. I have a manifesto called From Beautifully Human, where I spread out to all the photographers to not change my facial features, not to
Photoshop.
yeah, not to you can Photoshop very lightly, but not to use FaceApp, not to you change everything because I want people to know that what you see is what you get, and I love myself. And if you see a little wrinkle or you see pores on my skin, it's okay. I'm gonna be okay with it because it makes me beautifully human. And you know, this concerns me a lot because I have a 13-year-old and they're gonna start seeing themselves in the mirror and seeing, but look at this, influencer. She looks so perfect. Why I don't look like that? And I'm telling her, honey, they use a lot of Photoshop and FaceApp, and they change everything. All of their features. And there's this trend too on beauty pageants where you see delegates that they change completely. And I feel like you have to love yourself because it has a huge impact on the way you see yourself, on your self-esteem, and how you're supposed to portray yourself in front of others, and how you're supposed to behave in front of others. So self-love is really important. It goes hand by hand with mental health.
Mental health perfection. Do you think social media exacerbates this whole problem of idealism and perfection? that we would love to
Definitely.
have in our lives.
Definitely. Definitely. And hey, I'm not saying every now and then if you want to use a little filter or wear makeup, or if there's something that you want to go to the surgeon and fix or whatever, it's okay. But I'm talking about changing yourself so much with artificial intelligence that you don't even look like yourself, and you want to do that every single day, and you start finding flaws in the mirror when you look at yourself in the mirror, and you want to create this character, almost like anime character, which I love anime, but like an anime character that it's not you. Love yourself just the way that you when you were a kid, that you were so free, and you were in the present and in the moment, and you love yourself so much, just like that. I feel like every human should cultivate that.
Yeah, it's very important. Yeah, it's very important for you to come out very authentic and relatable in whatever you're going through. Do you think?
And I this project comes out because I was a victim of that too. In the past, a lot of my pictures were over edited and with artificial intelligence or face app and everything. I went through that, and I was like, my daughter is telling me you don't look like this in
At all?
person, and something clicked in me, and I was like, wait, I need to change. What message am I spreading? I don't want that. So that's when I came up with this whole concept. Yeah.
Wow. Wow. Sometimes, I wonder if pageantry could be so much in a better position for all its stakeholders, pageant fans, contestants like you, stylists, designers, if social media was not invented. Or do you think?
I've actually lived that. I'm from the old school of pageantry. I competed when we didn't have Instagram.
Yes.
Facebook was starting, and I was from the MySpace era. And
Yes. Friendster
the old,
too.
remember the old forums on
Yes.
Google? And
Yes. Yes.
different. It's not like now. And you had Polaroid pictures or the normal camera pictures or professionals, photographers. It wasn't, with the touch of a button on your phone and you can change your facial, features. So I remember how it was. And it was really amazing when you saw all the women, spectacular women. And, you know, it is very different. For me, it's very surprising to see people always on their phones, always taking the picture, and after you take the picture, editing the picture. And now even videos. They have videos where it puts artificial intelligence on your face like a mask, and it puts your face like completely perfect. I'm like,
Mm-mm.
what? What is this? People are gonna see you in person. So yeah,
But how do you feel that it seems like AI is the next big thing in human race? Eventually,
I know.
everything will be taken over by AI to
Yep.
make our lives easier.
I feel it's a great tool if we see it as education purposes, like if you want to find out a piece of information that you need. Now, it's bad if I want my kid and she's doing an essay, and then, oh, look what I just did. That's crazy. An essay, and ChatGPT is doing the essay for her. I don't
Yes.
like. See,
Yes.
I don't like that. So I feel technology is a sword with two edges, and it could be really good or really bad. And sometimes as humans, we're disconnected from each other. I remember when I was a kid and we were all on the street, with our bicycles and playing with Barbie dolls. And now you see kids with an iPad, so into technology. So, we need to go back to having human contact and cultivating that, which is so important.
Imagine if there will come a time where there will exist a candidate made out of artificial intelligence. I wonder how it will look like, how she will look like.
I don't know.
Yeah, that scares me.
Yeah.
Yeah. But more than that, we've been talking for 45 minutes now. Oh, and as much as I've been loving this
Oh,
conversation, when I love talking to you.
oh,
It's so natural. You speak well. You have this charm and charisma. It feels like whenever you say something, it really comes from the heart. I don't know, from a combination of the wisdom you have gathered as a mom, or just simply you're very, very smart. But we have been adoring you
thank
for
you.
everything that you have been sharing to us for the past 1 hour.
Thank you so I wish we could spend more time. I hope
Yes,
we can do it again.
yes, we can do this again if I will be successfully if you will be successfully given to me during the for an interview on the ground in Mexico. I'm so
Love
so
that.
scared. The new PR team of Mexico of the Miss Universe organization is composed of entire Mexicans. So I don't. So it's like a clean slate. I don't know everyone. So I hope they'll be
Oh,
nice to me if I make requests. Like, can I interview Miss Jennifer Colon
oh,
during the competition, because they usually allow it, but depending on how busy you will be during the competition. Normally, they can easily pull out girls for me
yeah.
if they have been doing quite less you know c- but if you are, let's say, bombarded with lots of sponsor shoots every day, well, it's so hard for someone like you to be pulled out.
Well,
Yeah,
I
so
hope
that's
we can
how.
have a chance when I see you. Hopefully, you can give me a hug. And
Yes, I will really scream at the top of my lungs, Jennifer! If I see you at the corridor at the hotel lobby in your OOTD, right? Jennifer, Jennifer.
we'll take a
That's how
selfie
I've been
real
doing.
quick.
That's how I will be doing that. That's how I have been doing it.
Aw,
uh for my past due coverage, is just to attract attention, because I have to admit, I have to compete with the other Latinos, and since I don't speak the language, I have to do something to really catch someone like you, someone to get the attention of someone like you, to
aw.
get the views that I need for my socials. But thank you so so much again. It has been such a wonderful 1 hour getting to know you. And before I let you go, I've got two requests. Um, can you like indulge us with your little introduction for Miss Universe? Like, say, Jennifer Colon Alvarado, Puerto
Of
Rico.
course.
Yes,
Yes. Okay. I have my stash and everything.
yes.
Ready?
We're ready.
Jennifer Colón Alvarado, Puerto Rico.
Woo! Oh my gosh, Puerto Rico is going to do well so so again this coming November
Oh,
16. I can, as early as now, you will really continue your country's winning streak in Miss Universe.
oh, thank you. I really hope so. I really hope. It's
Yeah.
been 18 years since Zuleika Rivera won. And I actually did lessons with her. I know her. We are from, the same era and we trained together. And I really hope I can bring that sixth crown for Puerto Rico this year.
Yes, there's a huge chance. Because I was in El Salvador last year, and Miss Colombia was a mom like you competing in Miss Universe, and every time she would come out in the hotel, in the lobby, she was always well put together. She looks like a Barbie, just like you. So I think it will be like easy top five for you.
I hope.
I don't know,
There's so
top
many
five.
beautiful
The
women.
Latina,
I
you Latinas are all killing it this year. You guys,
They're all
if
beautiful. I got
looking at the lineup,
a couple of
y-
them in Miami.
oh, oh yeah, yeah, I saw that. So how was the experience like
Gorgeous.
seeing
Well,
all of them?
all gorgeous.
Uh,
I was like, oh my gosh, and they're so sweet. I made a really nice bonding with Peru. She's so sweet. And Miss Colombia, she's so well prepared and so nice. And Miss Venezuela, super nice too. So I'm really happy with the connection with all of the girls. And I hope, actually, Miss Somalia is here in Puerto Rico, and I hope I get a chance to see her again. So I really, really hope I get that bonding with the rest of the delegates in Mexico.
Is that one thing that you are so looking forward to?
I am so looking forward for that. The cultural exchange. It's like the Olympics of beauty.
Yeah,
And
the
I,
World Cup of Beauty.
yeah, I just want to enjoy the process and meet every one of the delegates and share something from Puerto Rico with them, and they can share something from their country with me and enjoy that. Because I just want to really seize the moment and enjoy it.
As early as now, I'm curious to ask, do you have something prepared for them that you will probably give out or hand to them once you see them for the first time? That's how they some delegates do it, give a piece of themselves from
Definitely.
from the country where they're at,
Yes,
just to
I definitely will.
oh my gosh. So there you go, guys. So there you go. Thank you so much again. Can I ask you one more question? The classic one, the classic proverbial. Why should you be the next Miss Universe?
I have a great answer for that. I don't
But
know if I
let's
want to.
reserve it for.
I do.
Oh,
What if I ask you that? I don't want to
fair,
share it yet.
fair
But
enough.
I can tell you one thing, just to answer something. I can tell you that I'm ready. I'm so ready to make history in Mexico, to be the first mother and woman of 36 years old to be crowned as Miss Universe. And I know I can do a really good job. I know that the Miss Universe organization will have in me a really good ally, but a really good business partner. And I know I can be very profitable for the organization, but also change a lot of lives throughout the world. So I am ready.
I like what you said there. I can be profitable, so you know what you're signing up. You're doing your homework. You know what they're looking for. Yeah, yeah. Who says a mom like you can't be marketable, right?
Of course I can.
Last question. Is
Yes.
37 the new 20?
What?
Is 37, you're 37 years old, right?
36.
Oh, is 36 the new 20?
It's a very better version, evolved version, and I feel even better than when I was 20. And I hope when I'm 46, I'm gonna be even better than now.
Yes. Wow. Embrace the natural aging process. Wow, that's what I'm getting from you. I'm already 42 and feel like I haven't lived my life to the fullest, given that you've lived so much of it with so much
It's never
warmth
too late. Don't
and
say that. Don't say that again. It's never too late to start a new project, to change the course of your life. There's no age limit to what you want to accomplish. And if right now you feel like you can do something beyond expectations, even better, or you can say, hey, don't compare yourself to others, don't compare your process. Look at Morgan Freeman. He started acting really late in his life, and he's Morgan Freeman. So you can definitely do anything that you put your mind and your attention into, because there's a law of physics, quantum physics, which I love, that says where you put your attention, manifestation comes. So make sure that you set up your eye and your mind into what you want to accomplish.
I know exactly the thing that you're setting your sights into. So there you go, guys. Thank you so much again for allowing me to get to know you for this past hour. No wonder you are not a front runner for nothing. You are worth the hype. I can see that now. Wow, beautiful mom, inside and out. They have been all our viewers right now have been tuned in since the very beginning. 365 people, they haven't let you go our interview. Thank you so much. Muchas gracias from my end here in Manila. Flying kisses for now, and I can't wait to see you 2 weeks from now. When are you arriving in Mexico?
October 29th.
Save me! Oh my god, what time are you arriving there?
I don't know yet, but
I hope it will be evening. So I can take a footage of you right away in the airport. But thank you so, so much again. Te amo mucho, mucho. Flying kisses all the way from Manila
Gracias,
right now.
gracias, lo amo.
Stay safe and hydrated. And thank you so, so much for the time and effort in gracing in this interview. We feel so, so happy to be given this audience by you. Gracias. A huge shout out to Miss Carmencita and Sergio Benny of Miss Universe Puerto Organization for making this possible. All right. Thank you so, so much. God bless you. Bye.